Okay, you're first. So, what do you think?
Dance of the Vampire Bund?
Yeah.
Well, I'd have to say I haven't watched all of it. And,
What was 7 episodes?
7 episodes. We watched 7 episodes. Which I don't necessarily think is fair being reviews. I think if you're going to review anime, you need to watch the whole entire series and then review it, watch it again in order to give a fair review. But it was alright. Story was okay.
It kept me interested. I want to know what they're talking about.
I'll say the artwork was good. The voice acting was good.
I have one of the guys from the Yu Yu Hakusho show in it, which is one of the only animes I like.
Couple familiar voices in there. The only thing that really kind of bothered me was some of the cliche lightning strikes when someone said something that the scriptwriter and the animators thought was,
like,
awe-inspiring.
This means something.
Your mind should be blown right now. The lightning bolt was to cue the mind-blowing experience, and it wasn't really all that mind-blowing.
You should care about this.
And it, now I'm saying this with not having really truly seen the whole entire series, but there were some moments where it seemed like the plot was kind of flawed. I could.
Well, we stopped after 7 episodes. That's right where the plot changes.
Yeah.
Like the big battle, werewolf versus vampire battle. He decides to make a change. That's where we stop. We stop where the change is made. Something's gonna happen. But, I don't know, it kept me semi-interested. It didn't have the normal silly anime, oh my god moments that happen every 3 seconds in normal anime.
Yeah. It was there was no, cartoony face changes, no cat faces, no, which it sometimes has its place, no extravagant, completely change the artwork, completely, demorph the face.
But, let's talk about the main thing. Your move, and then we'll get into that.
Well, without giving any spoilers,
it's kiddie porn.
It's kiddie porn, basically, yeah. And I don't quite see the purpose in that. I don't understand. I don't see why that would be necessary to have a 9-year-old animated girl
be object of affection continuously.
I will say you wouldn't have ruined the story at all by keeping her clothes on when she's 9 years old.
Yeah.
Because
the translation is horrible in this. That's the worst part. The translation is horrible in this show because the original translation is how I feel, what I think is happening, rather than why is everyone else against this? Why are they doing this? Normally, we, they, I, them translation isn't bad, but in this show, it's so bad because it's a psychological show. It's like what his feelings are. Well,
it was good.
Overall, I think I may end up finishing it just to figure out what the second half of the story is.
Yeah, and we
first 7 episodes were the first half of the story. You gotta figure out what the second half of the story was.
And we could very well retract some of our previous statements.
True.